This episode of Savage Sessions is brought to you and produced by Radio Salad Studios. And now your host, Chuckie Tee.
Hello, players, and welcome to Savage Sessions. My name is Chuckie Tee, and I'll be your host for Deadlands. Deadlands is a tabletop RPG powered by the Savage Worlds Adventure Edition. Savage Worlds is a product created by the good people at Pinnacle Entertainment. You should visit them for all your role-playing needs. As always, thank you, Everett Morris, for the intro and outro music. And without any further ado, let's hop right into this. Isn't that right, Totes? Oh, as always, I start the players with 3 bennies. I allow them to go for a 4th benny to do even more cool and crazy things throughout the game. To do so, all I ask for is a previously on. A 60-second highlight of the last episode as told from the viewpoint of their character. Gentlemen, who would like to go first?
I should. I don't have homework. Come on, man. Anyway, so we had captured Fran's book, Han's book, and we were waiting for his brother Garth.
Right.
And my buddy Freddie Parker, the marshal, came down the stairs with a pale look on his face, and he said, "You got to see this." And we went upstairs, and we saw hell. We saw blood and feces, weird words written on the wall, and a dead body. It stunk to high heaven. We didn't realize that the room had been so badly kept after we had chased the guy out down the stairs. And so we decided he was obviously our guy. We threw him in jail. We found Garth. Garth told us it couldn't have been him because they'd arrested him before, and one of the people was hung during this. So we had Garth come to the jail, and that's when poop hit the fan. We got zombies coming after us, some kind of weird like headlob zombies coming after us, and we were able to take out a couple with some nice shots. And I think John ate one. I can't remember. I know that Lee was there, and he doesn't remember it because he was drinking a lot of whiskey that game. But I think he took out at least one of the zombies. It was
And
pretty
you're
incredible.
good.
Thank you. I will take my Benny,
Yes,
sir.
hey, everybody. Well done. Greg, would you like to go for the 4th benny?
Sure, I'll give it a whirl.
And go.
So I remember knocking Hans out, or just about knocking him out when he wouldn't shut up.
That's right.
Took him over to the jail. And I remember during the night, Buddy decided to pop out.
That's correct.
And he decided to pop out the door and call to his friends, which turned out to be the zombies.
20 seconds.
As we were battling the zombies, I finally just hit a point where I said, "Well, buddy, you called him. Don't you want to play with him?"
He liked that.
Indeed. All right. And there it is. 60 seconds. Well done. Thank you very much. Go ahead, take your 4th. Lee, because you were not here, I'm not going to penalize you for that. Go ahead, take a 4th benny, and now the town is coming to life. Now you got people that were staying in number 13, which I believe is a saloon. Yeah. So you got the owner of that place coming out. Lights are coming on, especially when the gunshot started up. A lot of lights, people going to windows or coming out towards doors, things like that. So the seniors, so now this little, I don't even really want to call it a town, but yeah, a lot of the people that are living in town are out on, by their doors or out in the road. Lots of people with lanterns and stuff being held up. And so let's start with Austin. And why didn't Austin notice that John was off to the side, hunkered down, twitching, talking to himself, cussing out Buddy and going back and forth? And it sounds like he's suffering from tongues.
Right. And I probably would start if I didn't notice that, it was probably because I'm starting to think about where we're going to get some horses and if we're going to start recruiting people from town to come with us as posse.
Okay, so what exactly does that scene look like real quick?
Well, I guess I'm going to turn to probably Garth Book, and see if he you're going to take us to the sawmill, and we're going to go right now.
He's still holding that skull. Remember, he had the head.
Right, that's right. It landed in his.
Because Buddy tossed the head backwards, right, and he caught it like a bouquet.
But it melted, right? Like it turned into some weird.
It splattered in his hands.
Yeah.
Because now he's just holding the gooey skull. All right, so he's looking at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to him.
Face, just yeah. Okay, now Lee, what is Ross doing? That's one for the books. So what is Ross doing? Why did he not notice that there was something wrong with Johnny?
Well, the lantern and the gaslight or whatever the lighting out here on the streets at night is terrible.
Okay.
As is my eyesight. And I've been drinking on top of it. And God knows I didn't. Where the hell is the local mission that the vicar that should be here? The dead are walking.
You've met the vicar.
You met
the
vicar.
Resurrection of the dead. What are we seeing?
Ross?
No, I've lost my appetite and everything.
Ross, okay, so as you're looking around trying to wrap your head around what's going on, I need you to real quick, while I'm discussing with Greg what is happening between him and Buddy at the moment, I need you to give me a smarts roll at a -2, please. Greg. Yeah. Oh, this is bad. Normally, and again, like, how many times have you actually let Buddy out full bore like that? Like, you did it once in Gomorrah.
Mm-hmm.
And you and Buddy have only been with each other for a short time. Okay, That's a failure. This is not a, oh my God, you have to pass this, Lee. So it's your choice. You can Benny it if you want, but you don't have to. Right now, this is not a, oh, what the hell kind of roll. It's your choice. Do you want to Benny it, or are you okay with that? It's a failure.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, cool, good. All right. So Greg. So like I said, how many times?
Not a handful of times I've let him loose. I mean,
okay, so all the other times, it's been relatively easy to pop him back down into your gullet. Because for you, that's what the sensation feels like. It feels like, as uncomfortable as like he's literally, there's a physical manifestation. You feel like it's in your midsection. And when he gets excited, you feel him kind of moving around. Not kind of, he is moving around. And when he comes out, it's like a mini explosion, I guess, in your guts. And then it feels like he's just squirming, not flowing. It feels like a bunch of nasty, thick worms going through your body and into all your appendages. And then you just feel it's good. It's a good feeling. I mean, he makes you feel strong and fast and just great all the way around. But like I said, it doesn't last that long. like maybe at the most, he'll only be out for like a minute or so. That's about it. And yeah. Minerva has told you in the past that depending on how far out Buddy is, there's a physical change that happens to you. She says your eyes go black. It looks like there are black veins moving up through your skin and pulsing around. And so as you're off to the side, thankfully, everyone seems to be very concerned with the mess that's all over the streets right now. And you're off to the side, and Buddy, you feel your head snap up. You're looking around, but you're having a hard time. Like you can see your hands grabbing onto the wall. You see him turn, and you see him looking at these people, and they're wearing their nightgowns and stuff like that. A man is out, and he's got that, the old school red wool onesie that the guys wear. Those ridiculous things.
Butt flap.
Right, exactly. And so Buddy turns, and now you can hear him loud, just loud. And he's glancing around, and he's looking at stuff, and everything he's looking at, you can see what he's imagining, and it's terrible. He's imagining doing terrible things to all these people right now. He's looking at the trough, and he just knows that he could pick that trough up and use it as a club on that little old lady right there. Yeah, that one right there, the one that's crying. The one that doesn't know what's going on and wants to know what the screaming's about. Oh, I'll give you screaming, lady. And you see yourself picking this thing up and smashing her. And then a second later, you're back where you started. And every time you're looking around, you're getting these flashes, these violent, terrible flashes of what Buddy wants to do. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to give me a spirit roll. Did you do that yet or no?
I did, but didn't you say it was at a -4?
It's at a -4, yeah. I don't know if you did yet, because I think we were waiting until the others. Or did you?
I think I did pop one off.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right there. I got a 5, so that'd be a 1.
Okay. You want to bet any of that?
Oh, yeah.
And we see John straighten up. He turns and he looks at the camera. We see the black veins that are usually very light when we've seen as the audience, as we've seen him when Buddy's been active. The veins are there, but they're not nearly as prominent as they are now. And we watch, they start to slowly go up his face. And as they get up to his eyes right now when Buddy was out were the whole black on black. Now when they go up and the veins start to hit up, it stops. We see the black around the iris swirl, and it shifts to a nasty greenish color as the lantern light hits it, and his skin begins to turn an almost rotted black color, starting from his face and slowly moving out. The scene shifts, and we see Austin not far from Ross, along with Parker and Book. And Austin, there's a lot of the people out in the streets. They're off to the side, and they're basically just rubbernecking. They're just watching, right. They're pointing, and they're calling out, for Book, what's going on. Book right now is in no condition to be answering any sort of questions. And Parker could probably use a pep talk right now, because it's become very clear right now. the whole marshal gig was working great for him.
Yeah, until now.
Until now.
Can I? Okay, is it possible?
What's that?
Well, first of all, do I need to make any sort of rule to see if I can keep? I guess we did that, right? We did the fear check.
Yes. Yeah.
So what I would like to do now, assuming I still haven't noticed what's going on with John, is I would like to speak to the town. So I would like to all these rubberneckers looking out their windows. I want to start shouting, and I want to say we are gonna find a solution to this, and I'm gonna need your help. I need every able-bodied man who can shoot a gun to come out here, and I need every family that has a horse to bring their horse out here right now, because we're going to go get to the bottom of this. This cannot continue, and we are here to help. Me and the marshal and my posse here are coming to help everybody. So I need your help. Help me help you. Help me show me the money. Yeah.
Great. Okay. That's an awesome speech.
But
so go ahead and give me
not notice. Why did I click notice? I'm sorry. Persuasion, yes?
Yeah, we're gonna go persuasion on that. Lee, do you want to try and help?
Oops, I didn't do it then. Fuck. I already rolled it. I'm sorry.
It says reliable. He has this edge called reliable.
Yes. Yes, you could support.
Free reroll
kind of his
when
thing.
making support rolls.
Right. Right. So do you want to back the young buck up?
Yeah. To do the same, I would say to persuade them to go to the logging camp.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
I would also like to amend that I didn't say able-bodied men. I think I wanted to say able-bodied men and women because the Weird West is, I think, a much more
equal opportunity.
That's a good freaking roll there. Nice job there.
That's a damn good roll.
Earl of Ross.
Persuasion. I got through.
There it is.
Okay.
So
I love.
I love when people use persuasion to help a persuasion, and then they roll better than that person's gonna roll.
Oh, I know. Isn't that how it always happens?
Like I'm like, you gotta help us, and Ross is just like, listen to the man, and they're like.
It's the accent. It's the accent.
You can do it.
Like even Freddie's sitting back after this long drawn, elaborate speech. Even Freddie's sitting back.
Yeah.
Holy crap! He did that better than you.
Yeah, it's true.
If you can do Cary Grant. No, that's later.
Okay, so
Judy.
With the 8, that gives Austin. What?
5.
5. Yeah, it gives him a 5. Not enough for a race, but enough to get a couple of men to step forward.
Can I at least get enough horses to get us where we're going?
Well, first of all, let's see how many gentlemen you're able to get with you.
Oh, okay.
With a success. Because there's not a whole lot of people here to begin with. With a success, though, roll me a D6.
Ooh, a D6.
A D6 plus 1. And that's how many men? Okay. 5 guys. All right. That's damn good. They're all looking around and looking back, and one of the guys. At Ross. yeah. They're like, it's funny. Like they walk past Austin and Freddie. And Freddie's like, because when they start walking forward, Freddie still got the badge, like nudges Austin's like, yeah, okay. All right.
You got my gun. You got my gun.
They all walk past the two of you. They go up to Ross, like, sir's damn glad to meet you. We're glad you're here to help us. Thank you so much.
And my ox.
Yeah, except he didn't say ox, he said ox. Ox. Like an actual, yeah.
Yeah, he brought his ox.
Literally, yes. I'm gonna, you know what? That's canon now. Yes,
it's
one
canon.
of the guys has an ox and a cart, and that's what he says he's gonna get. Because a lot of the guys here they're either working in the silver mine, or they have they're taking a break from the logging camp.
Right.
And so you got 5 guys. So we can make a note of that.
Sure.
Do that too. So we got 5 guys.
Yep, like the burger joint.
Nice. Okay. And so as that's going on, the camera's going around and the camera's slowly focusing on various cast members.
Mm-hmm.
There's Austin, along with Parker, talking to what we've seen the gentleman earlier, the stable hand. And it looks to be that the two of them are negotiating up for some horses and saddles and things like that. Ross is walking with the 5 men, and several of them have gone off and they're helping the guy with the ox in the wagon. I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to really enjoy that. And we go over and we see over by the jail, we see Sarah has a wash basin, and we see young Book sitting in a chair, and he looks down his hands, realizes he's still holding that damn skull, and he tosses it away. He puts his hands on his knees, and Sarah is, talking nice to him and just trying to calm him down. She's wiping the blood off of his face. And as the camera keeps going around, there is one person that is missing, and that is Mr. Roberts. Yeah.
Can I go looking
yeah.
for him? John.
Yeah. Well, so as the scene shifts and as we now see that Parker and Austin and Ross now have horses. We see the guy with the ox and wagon and the other 4 guys in the back. We also see that they have rifles and shotguns, and we see we hear Parker making reference to looking back and asking, did everybody get loaded up? We don't know what we're going to be dealing with out there, and we're going out there, and we're gonna look around. We're gonna get things organized. So this is what I'm asking: Did any of you guys take any additional weapons from the sheriff's office?
Just make sure my guns are loaded.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what? Is there a decent rifle?
Yes.
Like a range,
Winchester.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind grabbing that.
Okay. All right. So if you just want to make a note,
unless some of the men don't have guns, like if
no, for the 4 guys that are in the back,
we got 5.
Right. I'm sorry.
Ox cart
I'm thinking the guy with the ox. He has his own shotgun.
Yeah. Well, he has an ox that has guns. Like
just calm down. Calm it down. Just break it down. Let's break it down. Trust me, I love the enthusiasm. And you're gonna make me say yes to that, and I can't do that.
No, don't let me manipulate you.
If we had a mad scientist, I swear I would give them the opportunity to make that contraption.
I love it.
I swear I would like, yes. An hour later, the mad scientist has created a contraption that goes around the ox, and somebody can pull levers and it shoots guns off of it. It can happen.
All right, what do I roll? Can I roll this unskilled?
Yeah, Austin's gonna make that happen. So,
all right, no, let's just.
And so it's not until Austin, as you're looking around, and Ross, you're looking around, and Parker just has completely blipped, and Sarah is on a horse not too far away, and because she has said that she knows the shortcut.
Right.
It'll be a little slower going because it's dark out, but she can still she can get you guys there a more as the crow flies.
Do I remember that we established she has some healing, like she has some first aid, or I can't remember. I feel like did we address that at one point, but I don't recall.
No,
Okay.
she tries to care for people. She doesn't have any formal training or anything like that.
Okay, cool.
And it's when you guys look around, you realize that John is not here. The streets.
Can I look
The
for
streets-
him? Can I try to
Yeah,
search?
yeah. What are the two of you doing? What are you telling Parker? Parker's ready to roll. He is completely like blipped out.
Hey, Ross, you're a tracker, aren't you?
Wait a minute.
Survival.
Yeah, I got survival.
Why don't you see if you can
I have woodsman
see if we can track him down?
at +2.
Yeah,
What
even
exactly
Parker's
am I-
looking around. He's like, "Wait, what? No." He's looking around. He's holy crap!
Do
yeah,
I have
seriously.
an idea of what might have gone on? Like I feel like I haven't had an experience with a Harrowed before. Like this is my first experience with a Harrowed, and I'm getting an idea for what has happened previous, but this is the first time this.
Give me a common knowledge roll real quick.
Sure.
Let's go with that. Because with working with the Black River gang,
Right.
oh wow,
Whoa, good one.
Nice.
yeah,
Well, he got the 7 plus 2 would be a 9 for
That's a 9. That's a
Ross,
awesome. So we got success and a
and
raise.
then Austin got the 10.
So I know what's going on with John,
Yeah,
and he knows how to find him.
yeah, this could be bad. This could be really bad. And you could tell that Parker, it hasn't clicked with Parker. Like
Parker, keep these men here motivated. We'll be back. You keep these men here ready to go. We'll be back.
Trust me. Sarah looks at you, looks at Parker. Parker's giving you a look like, yeah, no, whoa, easy. Just a hot second. So Sarah catches on that there's an urgency for you to find your friend John. So she looks at Mr. Parker and, well, Marshall Parker, if you want, we could get started. It's gonna be slow going, so the sooner we get going, and
that's true. We can catch up.
Mr. Ross, again, and the camera's shifting around, and we can see Ross. He's got his pith hat out. He's got it under his arm, and he's walking around the streets. And he goes over and he stops. We can see him stopped where John was standing.
Yeah.
And he's looking down. The camera zooms in, and we see the blood, bloody and mud footprints.
Yeah.
And if you think like
Probably
the
some
Sherlock
dumb-
Holmes movies and stuff, where it lights up,
Yeah.
and they're all lighting up, and we see Ross put the pith hat on, and he starts just hunkered down, but he's following this tracks. And Freddie looks over at Austin and glances over at Sarah. Looks back at Austin. You'll catch up, right?
Yeah, I don't think we'll have a problem with that. Following a group of 8 men on horses and an ox is probably going to be a lot easier than tracking this guy. So,
Yeah, the ox whip hits it, holds on like he's gonna go really fast, and it just
oh yeah,
it's super damn slow, Okay, so the camera's now following Ross and Austin as they're following around the tracks. Somehow he managed to squeeze between these buildings. You're not sure how a man of John's size managed to pull that off. And it moves behind. And as it's moving on down, and it's back inside, and it's in the hotel.
uh-oh.
And there's a breaking noise of glass.
I run towards it.
Oh, yeah, it's upstairs.
Yep.
And
John,
Greg, oh, This is awesome. Greg, as you're sitting there, what was a fun pastime for John before Buddy came along?
A fun pastime for me.
Yeah. Well, we've already established that the last time you were in the same area as Buddy, it may have been a saloon or something, and there was a table with one light above the table that illuminated just enough for the table and the chair.
Okay.
But what I'm just curious right now is what was a pastime that John enjoyed? Because that's where John is right now.
Pastime that I would enjoy. Something
Yeah.
to pass the time or something just to keep
What would John do on a Saturday night with a pocket full of dollars?
Oh, yeah. Maybe some poker.
That's why, like I said, you remember being on the street.
Yeah.
You remember, and it's all fast. It's a flashes. You remember the sensation of your fingers ripping those bodies apart. You remember that. You remember arguing with Buddy, and as you're looking around the saloon, there's a small multitude of people milling around. The guy at the piano playing. There's a small stage, and there's a couple of girls up on the stage. There's a horseshoe bar, and about maybe a half a dozen individuals at the bar, hooting and hollering at the girls up on the stage. Maybe 8 tables. A couple of them have some card games going. And there you are, just standing in the middle of the saloon.
Nice.
It's familiar, and yet it's not familiar. And what is Johnny doing?
Well, is it me or is it Buddy?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's me now?
Yeah, it's you.
Am I covered in blood or anything like that?
You're spick and span, baby.
You're your nicest
Really?
outfit.
It's a damn good outfit.
Yeah.
You don't remember when you bought this, but this is a damn good outfit.
Huh.
It's evening outside. The sun is going down. And give me a notice roll to see if you notice the reflection inside the mirrors and inside the windows.
Midsummer. Beautiful night.
Should
Notice
be.
roll?
Notice roll, please. You want to Benny that?
Yeah, just in case.
Okay.
5.
There we go. It's as you're moving around and what? Go to a table? Go to a bar?
I'm probably going to go to the bar right now and maybe get a drink.
Right. And so as you turn, you start walking to the bar. And out of the corner of your eye, out the window, the skyline goes away. And it looks like all of a sudden, instead of there being a dimly lit town of some kind, or even the horizon, is gone, and there's the hallway. You remember the hallway. You've seen that ridiculous paneling. And you turn as you're looking at it, as you're looking through the windows, and as you're glancing around, all the windows are exactly the same. And as you turn to the bar, even the mirror that has the liquor that's been stacked up in front, but the mirror behind those this exact same image, you're seeing bloody hands picking up the glass lamps, oil lamps, picking them up and throwing them against the wall, or picking one up and smashing it and then just dumping the contents all over beds, all over the walls. And what's your favorite song? Like what would be one of John's favorite songs?
John probably just enjoy anything that's more upbeat, up tempo.
Huh? Because that's what Buddy's singing, and he's
Hamtown races.
going.
Doo-dah.
Doo-dah, doo-dah. Yeah, and he's just going around and he's just splashing it down. And as it goes, he picks up another lamp and he turns and he stops. And you see Austin, and behind Austin, you see Ross. And they're both hunkered down slightly. Their eyes are huge. As you guys go upstairs, you're hearing it, and you smell the kerosene. You smell the oil. And you notice a lot of the doors have been kicked open. And
do I know what will bring him out of this, or do I not know? I don't know if I would know that much.
All that you know from your time with the Black River gang was that they mentioned the Harrow.
I did get a raise on that knowledge roll.
You did. Common knowledge.
Yeah.
Sometimes they could be talked down. Most of the time, they just had to be restrained until they came out of it.
I know his name's Buddy because he refers to him in third person all the time.
Oh yeah,
but Buddy. Hey, buddy.
Hey, guys.
Hey, man.
You here for the barbecue?
I want to make a deal, buddy. Can we make a deal?
He's like, oh, oops, and he drops the lamp all over the floor.
Oh crap!
Oh yeah, I'm listening. He's feeling around pockets and stuff. What you got for me? Hey, guy. Hey, buddy.
I'll make you a deal.
Yeah,
you ready?
Buddy's listening.
Okay.
I think John's listening too.
One game of cards. If you win, I'm not going to stop you. You can burn this place to the ground. Oh. If I win, you give us John back. For now.
Okay.
For now.
I need you to give me a persuasion roll. This is going to be resisted.
Can I get assistance? Yeah.
Lee, you can assist. How are you going to assist Austin on this roll? It does not have to be persuasion. As long as you can justify any skill use, that can be used to support.
Well, then it'd have to be persuasion. Yeah.
Persuasion? Okay. What exactly is he saying to help persuade Buddy? What is Ross saying?
Yeah, Buddy, sit down. Just they're gonna be in to serve you in a minute.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll. What is John thinking as this goes? Go ahead, guys, make your rolls and nice.
Right.
Lee, are you happy with that? You do get an automatic free reroll.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Free reroll.
Right now you got a 4. You always hit the highest. Got a 5. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now you get a +1, James. There it is.
That's
That's
an 8. It's contested. It's contested. So I'll stick with the 8.
Damn it. That's right. I didn't say it was contested. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Luckily, you didn't take any of these extra bennies that we offered you.
Yeah. We did it without that. Way lucky.
Oh yeah, no, because as you guys are talking, Buddy's sitting there, hey, oh, cards, oh, hey, I think the good old Johnny boy, I think he likes cards too. And guys, he's talking like you can't even see his eyes because the place is dark, but you see the teeth, and he's been chewing on something because there's stuff all over his teeth.
Okay.
And the voice that's coming out is not John's.
No.
Not at all. And he reaches in and he pulls out the box of matches and he starts flicking them.
Hey, do we got a deal or what?
I don't know. This is so tempting. Oh, I don't know. Oh, he's gonna spin that Benny.
Oh.
Maybe. Ooh. Okay. All right.
Success with the raise.
Oh, man. Oh, it's been a long time. And I think I can take you. And he takes it and he flicks the box at Austin.
Yeah.
Let's go play a game.
All
Let's
right.
go play a game.
So I lead him down back into the main area. I say, hey, Mr. Ross, why don't you get us a couple of drinks? And I sit facing the bar.
Uh-huh.
So that Buddy will hopefully sit with his back to the bar.
No. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, because the whole time he's looking at you.
Yeah.
And he's just, and his face has changed. Now, what's John doing? What's John as he's looking either at the mirror of the bar or out the window, or hell, now it's even out the front door. You're seeing what Buddy is seeing.
Okay. I kind of, not sure how it would work, but yeah, I kind of walk towards the front door just so I try to get a better view.
Okay. All right. Yeah. As you go to the front door, you're standing there, and as you glance around, the saloon is now empty. You're the only one in it. And in fact, you can't help but notice that some of the lanterns that are along the wall or above the tables, they're starting to flicker a little bit. And then you go back and you hear a very low chuckle come from everywhere and nowhere. And as you look back out the front door, you can't help but notice that Buddy is very fixated on Austin. Austin, you can't help but notice that Buddy's demeanor has changed. And as he's down, he's walking around the bar, he's just staring at you. He comes around the bar, he looks at you, and he's kind of tilting his head,
You want to cut the cards?
taking you in. I trust you. Go ahead. Break and shuffle. I don't think I'm going to burn this place down. I think I'm just going to eat your face.
Well, hey, one hand, and then we'll talk.
Just one?
Yeah, 5 cards straight.
The room gets dark, Greg, and you find yourself sitting on the chair. The saloon is gone. In fact, there's just a part of you that knows that there is no saloon here. It's just the void. You remember your grandpa talking about that, just the black. And in all that's there is the table, the chairs, and sitting. Yeah, I can't see that, Chief. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
That's okay. And
There's a roll.
There's a nasty black-skinned figure sitting across from you. The skin looks like it's just dead flesh that's been left out in the sun for way too long. The mouth cracks, it smiles. What do you think? Do I eat his left side or his right side?
We probably need him until we get this mess figured out, what we're dealing with.
Oh, no, it's not my mess. It's your mess. And I'm okay with these people getting hung. I really am. In fact, after I kill him, or I probably won't even kill him. I think I'll just mangle his face. And I take that old man's gun and I crush that silly little hat down between his shoulder blades. I think we're just going to walk out of here. I think we're just going to go for a long... How did that old man say it when he was down at whatever ridiculous place he went to? Because he's a pithy little traveler, and this is what we do here. I think I'm just going to go walkabout. How do you play poker again? I need you to walk me through this real quick.
Well, you're not taking any of my advice, so why should I bother?
Well, that hurts. John, we've been through so much together. Hold on a second. And like John, like literally, Austin, as you're watching, you see Buddy's face kind of go down. He snaps back up, looks down. All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay. So do we roll for this? Are we rolling? Is that
how?
how?
Yeah, let's do gambling. Now,
Okay.
now, Lee, you said you were looking for reflective things, and Austin has set you up. Greg, you can also help. Because you can tell that whatever's going on with Buddy, he's losing focus. He's losing control.
Okay.
Because as when he suddenly snapped up and you glance over, you see flickering in what used to be black has now turned, and it's there and it fades away quickly, but it's like you're looking through his eyes again. And you also notice that the floor is slowly seeping out. The darkness is receding, and you're slowly starting to see more and more of the saloon. So you can help.
Okay. What do I need?
How do you think you can try and help? It seems like when he's distracted, he loses more control, and you gain more control. Why don't you go ahead and think on that? Lee, go ahead. Give me a notice roll. And then, Austin, give me that gambling roll.
I'll wait for my assistance.
Oh!
Nice.
Okay,
Well,
got a plus
so
two.
far.
Got a plus 2 right off the bat.
I'm not that good at gambling,
Greg?
so I'm glad.
Greg, you could give either a +1 or an additional +2. The highest he can go is +4. One hand, and Buddy's fingers go out. He's along the bar, and he grabs up the cards. One hand, and then it's din time. I like this. Oh, I like you, Austin. It's such a shame. You got a pretty face too. I'm really sorry about this.
And, the ladies like it, so I happen to also. I like the way this looks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Never mind. Anyway, these are pretty cards too,
aren't they? Are you gonna play? Or are you gonna smell?
No, right now I'm smelling. Just give me a minute.
You typically always do.
So, Greg, what is?
Well, how about that drink? Are we getting that drink soon, Ross?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and keep looking at. I keep looking at the cards. I go, Buddy. Oh, I don't know, buddy.
Oh, nice.
Nice taunt.
Undermine his confidence. I love it.
Taunt.
Yeah.
Taunt. Give me taunt. Yes. Lee, as you are.
There's my max +4.
There's the +4. So go ahead. Just don't crit fail this. That's all you.
I promise not to crit fail this. You have my word.
Oh,
there's a 9.
Absolutely beautiful.
So that's a 9. That includes my +4.
Nice.
I added that.
That does include the +4?
That includes the +4. Yeah, I added it in on the character sheet there.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
all right.
I think I'll keep it.
You'll keep that. Okay.
I'll keep that. I don't want to risk the crit fail on the reroll, so.
Okay. Oh. So as he's looking at it, Lee, as Ross is handing down the drinks, what sort of indicator are you giving to? Because he's as he's initially going, what sort of indicator are you giving that as to what kind of cards he has? Because right now, Buddy is not concerned with you at all. He's extremely focused on Austin.
I've given, because this was pre-planned, I've given Austin all the proper hand signals, such as scratching the mustache, the beard,
Tells.
side of my cheek, pinching my nose.
Right? Okay.
Forehead, the third rock from the sun salute.
Of course, yes.
Okay, so you got a 9.
Licking your elbow. Don't forget.
It's like it can work. It can work. So you got a 9 and he got a 9. So even with the help,
Game.
it's the hand is tied. It was just dumb luck. And Buddy lunges forward. He grabs Austin. He pulls him close. His mouth is like just you swear you hear his jaw pop and unhinge.
Yeah.
And his mouth is right there, right on right on Austin's chin and cheek and ear. And he pulls back. He holds it there for an agonizingly long time. Ross, have you pulled your rifle or pulled your shotgun?
No.
Okay. He holds it there. Man, that's some rank breath. That dude's got some rank breath.
I'm not sure if I'm going to roll fear or vigor.
Pulls back a little bit, and the camera zooms in to John's mouth. You're one lucky bastard. You know that? And his head drops on the counter, convulses a little bit, and John, the entire room just snaps black, and it's just you on the chair. You don't even know where the hell the light's coming from. As you glance around, as you look up at the single shaft of white light that's coming down on you, you feel yourself being drawn up. And as you're being drawn up, there is a gigantic, dark thing that comes swirling around in the darkness. As you go up, it goes down. And when you snap your eyes open again, you're looking at the countertop to the bar. All right, boys, you have the scene.
You all right, John?
I'm going to need you to give me a
I'll
vigor
lift my head up. What's
Austin,
that?
I need you to give me a vigor roll, Austin.
For the breath?
No, I need to see if you control your bodily fluids.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'll take a vigor roll then. Yeah, I do. I think I
Good
got
job.
it. Yeah, I think I got it. I'm going to... Woo! I'm going to drink my drink.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I just set up my head. The first thing I do is just whiskey.
Yeah, Ross, bring him the bottle.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God. Ross, during your time in the Congo, there was a tribe that you had encountered, you had managed to befriend, and they were capable of doing some pretty outlandish things. One of the things that they did, and why the other tribes were afraid of them, was they had their fighters that everyone swore up and down were dead. And you can verify that the fighters that they had, that they were dead. But they are nothing like what John is. Whatever John is, he's something completely different. As you've taken stock of John, you know that when he breathes, you could tell that he's concentrating on it. he's focusing on it. Because there's a lot of other times where you can tell he's not. The smell, he does a pretty good job of covering up that smell. But that smell is distinct. You are very familiar with that smell. So what's going through Ross's head right now after that little encounter?
About the mission, there's no mission close by to help him.
No, not in this town. Not in this town. But hey, maybe after this it gets all said and done, maybe you could do something for the poor guy.
So I buy him. We're both at the bar. So I buy him another shot. We have another shot.
We're not buying nothing here, man. This bar's ours for now. We just saved it from cinders. We just gotta grab the bottle.
We have to buy it. We just pour it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. We just
okay. So
pour
this.
ourselves into the drink.
Okay. So the scene ends.
He needs to calm down.
Right. So the scene ends with the three of you silently clinking glasses together and taking down a couple shots. The scene shifts. The three of you are now on horseback. Before you guys go, it's the owner, Hoyle, Mr. England, is outside the sheriff's office. He looks completely ridiculous holding the shotgun. He really does.
He hasn't
but
moved
he tells you that he'll make sure that Mr. Book is safe and secure.
Yeah, good. He should. Where did we end up leaving the preacher? Is he tied up in his room still?
He's still in his room.
You know what? Maybe bring him down here too. There's 2 cells. Throw him in the other one. Keep an eye on both of those men.
You three be safe.
Oh,
with that.
Also, don't smoke in the upstairs of your hotel for a few days, and open the windows. Don't those zombies that were here. They knocked some kerosene all over the place. We got them out. Don't worry about it. But
so you guys are riding away, and the camera is focused in on poor Hoyle.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Hoyle.
Wait, what?
John just looks over and says, "Thank you."
Yeah. I offer him a cigarette.
There we go. There we go. Nice. All right. So cue up the dramatic music. The three of them take off. Ross, you are extremely confident that this is not going to be difficult for you to follow at all. But I do need you to give me that survival roll, please. Gentlemen, yes, you guys, both you could assist.
I would like to assist with
survival. Whatever skills you think are proud. Oh my God, that's a lot of dice that just got dropped.
You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not going to help him.
I think he's got it covered.
You're about to say something, and Ross is already there. We are.
Yeah. He just holds his hand up. He picks up a piece of dung and goes, "They went that way."
This way. This is fresh. Oh my God.
They've been grazing well.
The group is surprised at how quickly you guys catch up to them, and they have by the time you've caught up to them, they're trying to pull the wagon out of a small muddy rut, because the trail that Sarah is taking you through is a not so common trail. It's used by the log hands as basically a shortcut from the logging camp, and hell, even some of the guys that work the silver mine use it on occasion. But it's more honestly, it's a little bit bigger than a footpath. All things considered, like you're surprised the wagon even made it this far. So as soon as you guys are coming up, they're just getting the wagon out of this muddy rut. Parker, waves at the three of you, And with that, you guys continue on. Good to her word. Well done on that roll, Lee. Good to her word. Sarah brings you guys up to the logging camp. Now, on the ride here, the logging camp is very small. There is, you got the mill itself. You can see, as you guys are coming up, you can see a man walking a couple of horses with yokes on them around this building. And off in the distance, you can see a 2-story house for the most part, and smoke is coming out of the chimney. On the ride here, Book explains that he's running effectively a skeleton crew.
Right now, still?
He cannot get anyone to stay. With what's happening around here, a lot of men have left. And especially after initially, as he refers to it, the incident with the workers. He said, quite frankly, I'm surprised that I even have anyone that's willing to stay. He altogether he has, and and even some of the guys in the wagon. One of the guys says, that's why I went to the silver mine. And even then, as soon as I make enough money, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you guys come up onto the logging camp, the scene is you guys. Gentlemen, what do you guys want to do? Book offers to take Sarah up to the lodge and perhaps get her something to eat.
We should send her back soon, no? I guess here I am being sexist. I don't, maybe it's my character, but I just feel like
that's fine. Yeah, and Parker's like, no, she's good, Mr. Book. Why don't you go ahead and head inside, and we'll be up there momentarily. This entire ride here, you can't help but notice Freddy's not being all that subtle as to the flirtations that he's been putting towards Sarah. Not at all. I mean, he's not being crass, but he's definitely shining a light on her.
Yeah, it's not the right time, Freddy, but whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so as you're moving up, though, he asks, you need me for this, or can I take Sarah up into the big house there?
I'm gonna give him a look in the eyes, and I'm just gonna give him that look of like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Without saying it,
right, Sarah, you should come with us and see how a marshal gets it done. So,
no, all right, I'm gonna. Fine. I'm gonna go talk to the fella. I'm gonna go talk to the fella with the horses, and I want to ask him if anything strange has been going on since the incident, since he's been here.
Okay, excellent. Let's go with this. Let's do some networking.
Sure, I can. Yeah.
And this will represent you guys milling around the camp, talking to the few workers that are here, and then we'll go with that. That way I don't have to have each of you doing separate roles now to assist with Ross.
Yeah.
Greg, like I said, because you're supporting, you can pick any, as long as you could justify the skill, you could use any skill to support the this persuasion roll. If you're good at intimidation, there's no reason why you can't use intimidation.
Can I propose that instead of me using persuasion to assist, then, if that's the case, if I'm assisting Ross,
you can use taunt.
I can use taunt, but I'm actually thinking maybe it makes more sense that I'm going to use my notice to say, while we're asking people questions. I noticed, some fellas over there talking amongst themselves like they know something, but don't want to. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's perfectly
makes more
fine.
sense than taunt. I don't feel like I'm walking in here going, hey, you lily-livered scum suckers.
Well, like I said, remember, I also
applies.
allow taunt to be for just bullshitting, double talk, things of that nature too.
Either way, I feel like that's the wrong approach for my character.
Okay, that's fine. No, notice is fine. Craig, what are you going to use?
Holy crap in heaven!
Oh, is that how it always happens?
There's your +2, bud. There's your +2.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, so close to the turkey. So close. Nice.
I'm just gonna walk up looking intimidating.
Go ahead. Give me an intimidation roll.
Holy crap! What are some of their rolls today, man?
This is awesome. The roll 20 gods are on you guys' favor.
There's a 7.
So that's a +3.
Okay, that's a +3. You happy with that 7, or you want to try go for the 8?
I'll leave it at 7.
Okay. Lee, go ahead. Give me a persuasion roll.
I noticed it doesn't. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. What did you get?
Oh, nice. Holy shite.
Nice.
So 14.
No,
that is added. Never mind. Yeah,
it's added to it. Nice. 11. Okay, that's a success. That's a raise. So that will carry you guys through within short order. This is all the good stuff that you guys learn.
Hold on.
Like I said, so the montage. The three of you are standing besides one of these buildings. Not sure which one at the time, but the camera's just kind of panning around you guys, just talking to them. Look, all I know is that when I got back, the place is in shambles. Everyone's basically gone. And me and the boys are being told to go and cut some guys out of trees. And he points down the way, and they weren't like it was just over there. I've never seen nothing like it. These guys were just pinned to trees.
Was it all in one clearing, or was it like all around here?
Oh yeah, he takes you over to it. The camera pans up. You can still see where like massive branches were broken.
Yeah.
And you can still see the blood that was running down the tree. And you can see where, and it's like a tree off to the right, a tree off to the left, another tree down, maybe 6, 7 trees down. There's another one. And the guy's just walking down. He says, yeah, I don't know what the hell happened, but to right now, if Mr. Book hadn't offered the kind of money he's offering right now, I'd be out of here. I'd be absolutely out of here. The scene shifts, and you guys are talking to the cook. And the cook is out back, and he's dumping out some buckets. Those boys know better. The cook is an older man, maybe in his late 60s. Those boys know better. Their father knew better. And I can tell you right now, everybody knows that where that book boy sent those boys out, that only bad things is going to happen.
Well, how's that?
Oh, they went out to the no-cut zone. Nobody goes out there. Everybody knows that. I've worked here since I was a kid. Everybody knows that. They have it all the time. Shit. They got a map. It's right up there in his office. You can't miss it. It's a big red spot. No.
Cut zone? What's the no-cut zone?
There's no cut zone. Nobody goes out there. Nobody cuts there. It's been that way since we start. We clear a spot out. Master Book, before he died and handed off to those 2 numbskulls, looks around. Sorry. Handed off to his sons. Is handed down from old man Book to their dad, down to them, and has just been told that you don't go out there. You don't cut there. we clear a spot, and then we replant trees, and we move on. Look, I know those two have been having a hard time lately, money-wise and all that. I know it's been bad. Ran into a couple patches. I guess lumber was just all diseased or something. But, and nobody ever been out there. Nobody goes out there. And that boy sent those other boys out there, and he knew better. Sarah confirms this. She's heard of the no-cut zone.
What's out there? Like, why? Oh my gosh! All right, let's deal initiative.
Right, there we go. So the scene cuts, and you guys are now in the in the lodge with Book, and he's got a blank look on his face. He's glancing around. Well, yeah. And look, the no cut zone. He stands up. It was a thing that my granddad had. It was just a spot. I always just thought it was sentimental. He turns and he goes, and he motions for you guys to follow him.
Okay.
And he's put the other 5 guys to walking around the camp, and he's just told them to keep an eye out if they see anything. And he goes, the camera's following you guys into the office, and Book goes up, and there's a big map of the area, and on it he points to where the logging camp is, and he points further north, and there's a yeah, it's a diamond shaped red spot. Points, and he says, that's the no cut zone.
And nobody knows why it's a no cut zone.
To find out what happens next time on Savage Sessions, join us next week. Same Savage time, same Savage channel. And until then, from all of us to all of you, go out there, be safe, have fun, and may the dice be with you. Always. Everett, take us home.
This has been a production of Radio Salad Studios. For more information, contact us on Facebook at Radio Salad Studios. Thank you.